Hi everyone, it's Pastor Jason.
And Nora Millets, your Council Vice President.
And we are here because we are super excited to share with you some exciting news from the Church Council. You might see this kind of a daunting looking document in front of you, but we want to kind of make it a little bit more accessible for you. So we have been on this journey as a congregation, kind of involving ourselves in a variety of conversations, from the Listening Project 2 years ago to the ministry survey that we had this last year. And Council took a lot of this information together along with sitting down and looking at our mission statement, our vision statement, our governing documents, and the exponential growth that we've had over the past few years. And we're here today to give you a chance to get a glimpse inside of where we're going as a congregation.
So we also did some learning about kind of where we stand with the size of our congregation. And we found that in 2015, our average attendance was 63 people, a huge increase, almost 30% up from 2013. And we looked at kind of the evaluating church sizes, and we find ourselves in this, what they call a plateau zone between family size and pastoral size. And in order for us to really make our transition to one way or the other, we need to evaluate that and see what we need to do to take that next step. So we evaluated what all of you guys said, all the conversations, and thank you very much for being involved with all of that. And thinking about, really our mission and vision and wanting to be a thriving and nurturing presence in the greater Wicker Park area, we decided we really need to take a step towards strategic growth. And this is kind of our game plan for how to do that.
So we have a couple long-term goals and a few short-term goals to share with you right now. So our first long-term goal is that we would like to increase our average worship attendance to 75 over the next 4 years. So we firmly want to get in that pastoral size congregational setting. There's a whole variety of different ways that we've listed out for each one of these goals and rationale behind them. But one thing just to note in this particular goal is that we'd like to develop a team of individuals to go out into the community and have conversations with important people who are involved in the community, from principals to aldermen to those who are involved as hospital administrators, to see what are the ways that we can engage as a congregation with our community in a more effective way going forward. Our second long-term goal is to use our resources to more robustly engage in social justice initiatives. There's a whole variety of different ways that we're going to do this one as well, but kind of one of the key ones is we'd like to set aside some money in our 2017 budget so that we might have these social ministry grants, so that we can send a couple people to our Synod's anti-racism training teams, that we can also get a chance to support what you're passionate about, the social justice initiatives that you want to get engaged in, and then you can bring that energy back to the congregation and just really enhance where we're going. We also hope to move towards increasing our budget to give 10% of our current income towards the Synod initiatives for ministries across this city and across the country and across the globe as well.
So thank you for that presentation. Those are our long-term goals. Our short-term goals, we actually have 3 that we kind of want to get to and meet within the next year or so. So the first is to better engage all members and visitors within Wicker Park Lutheran Church. So 2 of our action plan items, I guess if you will, for this goal is to host a member party so we can bring everyone in together and really socialize, learn a little bit more about each other. We're ever changing and ever growing, so it's important for us to kind of make those small connections day in and day out, and we're hoping that this party will help do that. We are also going to create a congregational life committee that's going to help engage members and visitors and really start to kind of figure out where all of our assets are, who has what gifts to give, and kind of we can all learn together and grow. So that's our first short-term goal. Our second short-term goal is to identify and establish a selection of small group ministries. So we're going to evaluate what we're doing today, determine whether or not the social ministries social and service ministries that we're participating in today, if it's the right fit for us, and then also develop and start training some more individuals so that we can engage in new and exciting new ministries. The third short-term goal is to establish an increased communication system between council and the congregation. We think this is really important as, the vice president and president of the council, that we are doing things all the time. We have meetings monthly, we have this whole game plan to try to help us reach that mission and vision. And we're not sure that you guys are always hearing about what we're doing and what we're striving for. So we've made it a short-term, very important strategic goal for us to make sure that you guys hear and know what we're doing. And this is actually us communicating here tonight to you on this very nice, long, wonderful video, is to make sure that we're communicating with you exactly what we're trying to do and why we're trying to do it.
And all of these goals that we have moving forward are really just an extension of who we are already. These are rooted in our mission, in our vision, and as you may know, our mission is, as a passionate Christian community, we are committed to nurturing and building up the body of Christ through welcoming, creative, and diverse ministries. And our vision is to be a thriving Christian presence in Metro Chicago, recognized as offering spiritual and social resources in our community. And we believe that all of these goals are rooted in our mission and vision. And they also go right back to our governing documents of our Constitution, which really empower us to live out our baptismal identity and to strive for social justice and to really nurture all people in this community of faith together. And so we are excited to share these goals as an extension of what we're already doing and to propel us forward into our future together.
So, that's the big document. There's a bunch of attachments too, if you guys want to read through some of the specifics on all of these nice little charts that we have for you. So, all that said, we really welcome you guys giving us some feedback and communicating further on what you think about all of these. So we're actually going to hold 2 forums. Come in, share what you think, discussion with us, let us know if you love it, you hate it, and how you can kind of assist in us us reaching these goals. So the first forum is going to be on Thursday evening, September 15th at 7:30 p.m. And the second is going to be that following Sunday, September 18th. We're actually going to hold it at 8:30 in the morning before worship so we can get involved before we kind of start the rest of our Sunday routine. So please come, join us, tell us what you think, and we can't wait to hear your feedback.
Yeah, and if you can't make it to either one of those forums, feel free to send us an email, give us a call. We'd love to talk with you more. All that information can be found in this document. So thanks so much for taking time to get a chance to hear from us, and we look forward to hearing from you.
We can't wait to grow together.